right, so our next speaker is actually Skylar Weaver. He's the DevCon and Devconnect lead in the world. So for those of you who may not be familiar, I'll just give a quick background. So DevCon is actually the largest Ethereum-based event that happens in the world, right? Everybody comes from all four corners of the world to come and go to DevCon because it's really like top tier event. Now, Skylar is actually the Devconnect lead, and he's going to be in charge of deciding, I believe, the venue for next year. Now, he has hinted that next year is going to be in Southeast Asia, all right? But we're going to change that to Malaysia, okay? So now, again, he could not be here, but he has blessed us with a little video. So we're going to play a video, and he's going to be addressing all of you in the video. Let's enjoy it together.
Hello, everyone. My name is Skylar. First and foremost, I want to say sorry I couldn't be there with you all in person. I would have loved to join you there in Kuala Lumpur, but I'm actually currently here in Istanbul preparing for Devconnect, which I think some of you might be coming to in a few weeks. Harith asked me if I could make a quick intro or a quick greeting to all of you at ETHKL, and I said I would love to. So maybe as a little bit of background, my name is Skylar. I work with the Ethereum Foundation, specifically on the DevCon and Devconnect teams. And one of the reasons why I would be so excited to talk with you all today is because DevCon. For those of you who don't know DevCon and what DevCon is the global Ethereum community reunion. So I will actually share a screen with you. I'll share my screen here. And yeah, DevCon is essentially the main event that the Ethereum Foundation organizes, and it's our biggest event. So we do 2 events per year. We do Devconnect, we do or 2 events in general. We do Devconnect and DevCon, and DevCon has been our oldest running event. The first one was in 2000, I think 14, and essentially it has rotated around the world since then. So we can see even here at past events. We can see that DevCon 0 started in Berlin in 2014, actually before the launch of Ethereum. Afterwards, it went to London in 2015, DevCon 1. DevCon 2 came to Shanghai in 2016. DevCon 3 came to Cancun in 2017. That was actually my first DevCon, where I participated as a volunteer, just a volunteer. And that's what got me into the whole ecosystem of Ethereum. DevCon 4 then took place afterwards in the Czech Republic, in Prague, in 2018. DevCon 5 took place in Japan, Osaka, in 2019. And DevCon 6 just took place last year after a little bit of a break because of the pandemic in Bogota. And so it essentially travels around the world each year. And next year, we're excited to announce that it's coming to Southeast Asia. We don't yet know which city it's coming to in Southeast Asia, but we are quite excited for it to come to Southeast Asia. And specifically, it's planning to come to Southeast Asia at the end of 2024. So in Q4 2024, that is public in Southeast Asia, but we do not know yet where specifically. But who is DevCon for? And so I would say DevCon is basically an event for the entire Ethereum community, for the global Ethereum community, to reunite, to collaborate, to learn, to share ideas across domains, and to advance the ecosystem. And so it's for everyone from top researchers to app developers to web developers who are working still in Web 2, to economists, to game theorists, maybe cryptographers, community builders, but really anyone who wants to learn more about Ethereum is encouraged and welcome to come to DevCon to become immersed in what is a 4-day event, but like a week long of like unofficial events all around Ethereum and the many things that are happening within it. So it covers things from the protocol itself to layer 2s, to developer infrastructure, governance and coordination, like DAOs and such, and much, much more. And yeah, and so we're excited to be bringing DevCon to Southeast Asia next year. And one of the questions we get asked a lot is why Southeast Asia? So why would we bring it to Southeast Asia specifically? And really, what we see in Southeast Asia is a lot of interest, a lot of massive, genuine adoption, and a lot of opportunity. A lot of opportunity for impact and for genuine use cases of Ethereum beyond just the simple trading and financial aspects of crypto that most people associate with crypto. And why do we think that? Well, one reason and one data point is Chain Analysis released this report this year, just in September, about a month ago, that is the 2023 Global Crypto Adoption Index. And one of the things they noted was that Central and Southern Asia are leading the way in grassroots crypto adoption. And it's true, and it's very cool. So if we see here specifically in just Southeast Asia, within the top 10 countries, 4 of them are from Southeast Asia. So number 3, we have Vietnam. We rank in here. Number 3, we have Vietnam. Number 6, we have the Philippines. Philippines over here. And number 7, we have Indonesia. See if I scroll down. And number 10, we have Thailand. And so just in the top 10, we have 4 of the countries in all the world that are from Southeast Asia. And that's quite cool. That's quite impressive. And I think that's a big bonus for the region at large. And while Malaysia doesn't necessarily make the list of top 10, I think Malaysia comes in at 37 technically. And these scores are based on metrics around everything from like centralized exchange usage to decentralized exchange usage, to number of peer-to-peer exchanges, to DeFi and actual on-chain protocol usage. So it tries to combine a bunch of different, centralized aspects, but also on-chain aspects, who's actually using non-custodial solutions and using DeFi to do certain things. So here you can see again, Vietnam, Thailand, Philippines, Indonesia as high-ranking Southeast Asian countries. And while Malaysia doesn't fall into that list specifically, Malaysia, what you have is some advantages in the sense of you have, one, some really important entities that exist in Malaysia, some really important companies. So one of those is obviously EtherScan. EtherScan is probably one of the most important and most used tools in the Ethereum ecosystem. And it's super cool and impressive that they're based in Malaysia. And I applaud all of the work they do to help to really support the ecosystem. I think they give it back in a lot of ways. And yeah, they're based in Malaysia. Another really great crypto focused team based out of Malaysia is CoinGecko. And more than just these companies, though, I think one thing that Malaysia really has going for it is an awesome community, namely ETHKL. And more recently, I think ETH is starting to start up. And quite honestly, they set the bar, they set the example for many communities around not just the region, but I would say the world, for what equality community looks like, what quality education looks like, and what selfless community organization looks like. So I would say you all in Malaysia have the advantage of having a great community there, and being in a region that has a lot of adoption and a lot of interest in general around crypto and crypto usage. And so So yeah, ultimately, we think that there's a lot of genuine potential and opportunity by bringing DevCon to Southeast Asia. We also haven't brought, it's never been to Southeast Asia before, so it's the first time that it will come there, and we're super excited for it. So yeah, I would encourage everyone to stay tuned to the DevCon Twitter and things like that for what's to come next year. And I'll end with saying, I guess, that like we all have high hopes for Ethereum. I think you've probably heard some talks already, or if not, you will hear some talks at ETHKL around what it means, what we hope to achieve with Ethereum. And there's a lot. I think to different people, there are different objectives that people try to achieve with Ethereum. And it's everything from, I mean, I think personally that Ethereum is the next version of the internet. I think we're working on the next version of the internet. I think Ethereum will become core rails for the next generations of applications, the next generation of identity systems, of financial systems, of organizations, probably, aka DAOs, the next generation of property rights systems, and much, much more. And ultimately, I also think that we are extremely early. We're in the I would say the 1990s of the creation of the internet, and back then there was a lot of uncertainty in the world about what was the internet. It was generally quite inefficient to use the internet. It was slow. It was costly. They had dial-up, and there wasn't a lot to do. Right. And so I think that's kind of the stage in which we are right now with Ethereum and Ethereum development. And I think very soon, over the next 5 to 10 years, the world will realize as we improve the protocols, as we improve the applications that live on these protocols, and the world will realize what really the potential of Ethereum is. And it will become obvious that this is really the next version of the internet, and it will have a lasting positive impact in the world. And so yeah, I guess I'll end with saying that I hope to see you all at DevCon next year, or on the road to DevCon. So I'll leave these QR codes here. On the left is the DevCon Twitter. If you're interested in staying tuned to DevCon and the updates there, you can scan that. And on the right, we have something called the DevCon Road to DevCon Grants Program. So here I will show you quickly the Road to DevCon Grants Program. It's a program to provide small sponsorships and monetary grants to meetups and educational initiatives happening in Southeast Asia. So if you are a community organizer and you're interested to learn more or to organize Ethereum meetups in your hometown in Southeast Asia, or home city, then I would suggest you check out the Road to DevCon Grants Program. The technical deadline is actually end of October, but some alpha for you all is that we will likely be extending it. And so, yeah, check out this program. We want to hear from meetups, from university clubs, workshops, hackathons, grassroots communities, and we'd love to help grow the education around Ethereum around Southeast Asia. So the grants are up to $1,000 per meetup and per event, and you can submit it here at this form, which is which you can actually access at this QR code. It should be devcon.org/grants, or scan the QR code here. And yeah, I hope to see, I guess, first of all, have fun in ETHKL, learn a lot. I think you're lucky to all be there in Malaysia with an awesome community, an awesome group of organizers, and props to them for putting on this awesome event. I wish I could be there. And I hope to see you all in Southeast Asia at some point next year on the road to DevCon or during DevCon, wherever it may be. So have a good one. Cheers. See you later.
All right, wasn't that amazing? Thank you, Skylar. He couldn't be here with us, but still a really, really great video. Let me skip. All right, so